we are rating my friend's ceramic pieces, I thought you would be thrilled to know what I think about them. And this is a little message to my friend, so she also knows what I think about them. And let's jump right into it, starting with this nice teacup. You see, and I'll start with good things. What I like about this cup, it's all glazed, as you might see, because daylight is reflecting neatly on this thing, and it's all very glazed, but still it has some bumpy texture and this kind of octopus color, like it's an old octopus, So, yeah. And I like that borders of this thing are also not very straight, not very industrial, which is, nice because with such coloring, I think it's supposed to be a little bit uneven. So, yeah, but I'm not a fan of bumpy texture, if you know what I mean. And that's why I'm rating this maybe 8 out of 10. I think 8 out of 10 sounds nice. Yeah, and also that it doesn't have a holder. Would be nice to have some, but it's like a Chinese style cup, so I guess it's okay. Following with little pinches, little, it's actually so cute. I haven't seen anyone doing such thing with ceramics. I guess it's not 100% practical, but I think who cares? I mean, there is a very slight chance that they're gonna break if you're gonna, put it somewhere under clothes. I think it's like there is a little bit of a higher chance that they're gonna break, but overall, I don't think it's there is a very high possibility or whatever. So I think it's cute, especially if they are small. With bigger ones, I get the stress, but with the smaller ones, I think it's so nice. Little birdie. Chicken, I understand. I like the shape of the wing of this chicken, and I also like the overall design, I think so. 10 out of 10. best product, but I think people are too afraid to buy them because they're thinking like, oh no, I'm gonna break it eventually. Not understanding that, I think there's a lower chance of such things happening. So, the next one will be, it's like a little tiny plate for snacks, I think. And what I especially like about this is this, glass button. Yeah, and there are little bubbles there, and the other side of it is not glazed, which I don't know if you use it on a daily basis. I guess it might be impractical, but for snacks, I think it's such a cool thing, and the design is also cool. I think this kind of color combination, yellow and this grayish blue color, it's just so neat because the yellow is not that intense and blue is like really grayish. And also this bottom feels like different. I'm not sure if it's an actual glazing here or something else, but that's so nice. I really want to try tapping with longer nails because, they sound differently, and I like when people like have this kind of cat nails, and they are doing this stuff, and it sounds like more rusty. I don't know how to describe it, but the sound is really pleasing. I swear, when I have, opportunity, I will do something like that. So far it's my favorite, but I don't know. Let's see what I got next. My hands are so dusty. The next one will be this huge coral vase. And it sounds different because it's empty inside, like a little bit of a bottle sound. And what I've noticed with my friend that she oftentimes does this kind of form of repeating after nature, with corals, of course. Different plants. It's like two-headed as gosh, today I'm so bad with references. I feel like, Hercules, he fought this Hydra, I think it's called something like this. But all of a sudden, it has no bottom. There is no bottom in this thing. So it's like you can see through like a tunnel for little mice. More realistically, being as decor piece where you put some flowers, right? I don't know, to be honest, how to rate this thing, because I really love the shape, that it repeats after nature and kind of reminds you of all the forces of nature, you know what I mean? And I like the sound. It's like, this music of the wind thing reminds me of it at least. But at the same time, why doesn't it have the bottom, right? The design is not perfect. Even composition is great, so I think it's gonna be 8 out of 10. And maybe the last one. I also have this cup, so just do the cup last. This is also the same, but the glazing is a little bit opaque, right? And there is a dog here, It's like when I was a child, I had this princess plate, and princes were placed at the bottom of a bowl, right? This bowl, and when I ate something I didn't like, or when my parents forced me to eat till the like till the last bite, right? I was thinking that I'm saving the princesses, and I think it's so nice that there is a dog here. It's like you can buy this plate. You can buy this plate for your child, and you just eat till the end and save the dog. So, anyways, and the dog is really cute. I know you can see it, but I also like the color, and this. It seems like glaze were put on this plate in dots, and the texture itself is really nice. It's different from this, normal glazing. So it's nice. And the design here is also very nice. So maybe, and also I can see fingerprints here, that's so sweet. Actually, I like this trend with ceramics, when people make ceramics, or buy handmade ceramic pieces as opposed to something from fabrics, because it feels much more alive, and also it can be much more healthy. I'm not very deep into this topic of industrial production of fake ceramics or something, but I saw some reels on the internet, and that scared me, to be honest. And with such ceramic pieces, first of all, it's good, and second of all, it's nice that you know how they were produced, and like most of the time, of course. Maybe not all the time. So this is like 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. And the last would be this. Maybe for now, this is my favorite color. Such dusty blue. And again, some references to nature and a very, very natural pattern, like a tree trunk or something. Though the glazing here is the same as on previous ones. So I don't know why this color combination makes me feel much safer and much calmer for some reason. I don't know. But it is like a swamp, you know, maybe because I'm coming from a place filled with swamps, and this is like something of my childhood. But it's, you know, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, oh, a forest, and there's a field that is half swamped, you know, and the birds flying there, and it's really, really quiet, and you're looking for mushrooms. Then it's kind of association this cup gives me, and surprisingly, it's a very safe place to be, you know, in a swamp. Let me know which piece you like the most, which one you would rate differently as well. You might have noticed that I didn't go lower than 8. It's not because I'm